Hey, you kids. Alright, so I've had this idea for something I'd want to do for the channel for a while, and I think it's about time that we try it. It's a brand new idea for a brand new show I like to call Is It ORKY? Where yous gets to tell me about some Umi stuff and we's gonna find out if it's ORKY or not. Now I've had a couple of ideas of what we could talk about and you kids seem to love the concept, so let's have a go at it, eh? Now, the first thing I think to be the best is to start with the battle wagon that I keep hearing you stupid Umis going on about like a buzzer squig at the drops. Of course, stupid Umis got stupid ideas, so how about we get an orc's perspective, eh? Cause something you kids needs to understand is that we orcs don't just like tanks, we love tanks. Though, the normal ORKY nomenclature is wagons, such as battle wagons, gun wagons, rocket truck lunch wagons, but not just that. We also got other wagons that we don't quite call wagons, like the Big Track, the Bone Cruncher, the Brain Crusher, the Flacker Track, the Gut Ripper, the Battle Fortress, Kill Buster, Kill Crusher. We've even looted a couple of Umi wagons if we slice them enough. Even the Rocky Grolt's got a tank. Not the best tank that the mechs can build, but whatever. Daisy's Grolt's after all. Oh, how do they get the job done? I mean, just look at this little git go! Get the beakies, yeah! Crop 'em good! Haha! See? We orcs love tanks so much, they's even in this game, Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus. What you gits need with 10 many hammers for? Ain't one enough for crumpin'. I mean, I guess it does make sense. This is a game that you kids can get for your mobile Android and iOS phone thingies is right killy. There's like 70 different kits, champions that yous can unlock and crump with. And not just them beakies, chaos boys, tin boys, them shouty curvy Umis what loves fire and all that, and the foot slogging Umis like in a bunch of other games. Nah, there's lots and lots of boys yous can crump with. Yous got the bony tin boys, them big bugs, the fish boys and the mechs and the like, and you've even got them there scrawnies. And of course, we's got the orcs, the biggest and the best in the galaxy. Oh, and look at that, we's even got more bad moons boys. Can't have enough bad moons boys, says I. And you knows what, for as much as I don't like them there snake bites, I was glad there's a few of them here in this game. More orcs means more fun. And with all these boys, you can crump in a bunch of different highly tactical missions. You've got hundreds of PvE missions, either solo or with your mates, or you can even have a go at other gets pre-made mobs in a semi-PvP environment. And let me tell you, days is right tough. And when I say tactical, I means tactical. Depending on where you is in the game, the terrain you's around can either help or hurt you, and I ain't no blood axe, but I think there's definitely a strategy in this game. God knows I'm still enjoying it. It's fun to have a quick fight while you's at the drops at the very least. So, if you wants to get in all this tactical crumpin', check out my link in the description. Oh, it is gonna be a big event coming on the 10th of this month, with a bunch of new big Dakka boys and... Wait. Was that the profit? More 30 bits. Well, okay then. Count me in. oh, jeez. So me, sorry. That just really caught me off guard there. What we talking about? Oh, right. Tanks. So, as you can see, we's orcs is somewhat of connoisseurs when it comes to tanks and wagons. We knows a good tank when we sees one, so let's see what you Umis been talking about. Alright, let's see here. Tigger. What the zonk's a Tigger? What's a tiger? What you mean it's like a long fuzzy squig that naps all day? That ain't no squig! Oh, Gork's teeth! Whatever, names aside, I think that any mech boy with half a brain can tell you that this has got to be the worst designs humans ever came up with. Now I guess I can't be too harsh after all, this thing was made like many 10 and a bit years ago. But come on you kids, what is this? you've got a box on tracks with another box and one cannon. That's it. Oh, I'm sorry. You get put in a tiny shooter that could barely tickle a squig's arse. Oh, yes, absolutely the pinnacle of Numi engineering, eh? I bet I could bend that wee little shooter in half with me bare hands, I could. So, there you get go. Terrible wagon, would rather drive a grotty. Thanks for watching. It has come to my attention from my producer that we needs to go into more detail. Wasted time, says I, but fine. So, what we got is a box in a box and a gun that looks, well, okay, I guess. I guess I've seen worse cannons on Umi wagons, but the rest of you Umis keep gabbing on about it like it's a crusher cannon. This is a proper crusher cannon. This is a boom gun at best. Now what else we got? Oh, Gorks, Tuss, what are these tracks? Why you got them wheels like that? You've got them wheels up front and wheels in the back. What is wrong with you? Just have one set of wheels. Or is that too good for you, Umis? Okay, I see it. You got small wheels cause you pansies can't handle a little bumpy ride, could ya? That's how you know you's is moving though. Seriously, if you feels the same in a tank when it ain't moving, when it does move, then how you get knows you's even moving? More stupid Umi logical, lack thereof, that is. And what's worse is, Umis are gonna get all damn wheels all gummed up with mud and stuff, having them on top of each other like that. What, you think you kids is gonna be driving on smooth roads all the time? Oh, sog me. Makes me think I need to go see this ancient Umi wagon for myself. What you mean there's only one left that works? And it ain't even with the group of Umis that made it in the first place? It's a box in a box with tracks. A mech boy youth could have made this. You should tell me that this wagon, which was apparently the best wagon Umis had at the time, was this basic, yet you kids couldn't make enough of them to outlast the stupid sogging war they fought in? What do you mean this is too expensive to make? You shrunks got your eyes checked? How many sogging times I got to say this? It's a box in a box on tracks with one decent cannon. I would pay 6 teeth for this thing. There's nothing on this sogging tank. No bits, no gubbins, barely any darker. So far, I'd say that this is the least ORKY tank Yumi's ever designed so far. What even made this so expensive in the first place? That's so Yumi! You kids is the best. Yous make this here tank with all this impressive boxy armor, but if that dog can take it shot too much, the whooshy pantsy electronics goes out. Oh, and let's not even talk about that engine that's gotta be restarted all the time. Oh, the poor little wagon. Did the other tanks pick on you so much you've broken down, you little git? This here mega tank you gets goes on about might be all tough on the outside, but just like all you little Umis that like to talk a lot of talk, deep inside, yous is weak. Even your big tanks is weak on the inside. Oh, it's so Umi. Alright, now I got to have a look inside if the gubbins and worky bits are as bad as all that. I bet the inside of this thing is just as disappointing. Alright, let me have a look here. Okay. At the driver's seat here, well, you kids has got enough sense to drive a wagon with the steering wheel. I always see Umi wagons with the most complicated ways of driving. If you drive a buggy with a wheel, drive a wagon with a wheel. It's simple, right? I've seen tanks with you kids building that's got these pulley sticks. Who drives with those sticks? It's right unintuitive it is. Push the right to go left and the left to go right. What kind of sense does that make? So, if nothing else, at least this here Umi wagon's got that for it at least. Alright, let's keep going here. Labels everywhere, whole shooter and radio with lots of wiggle room, lots of ammo storage space, extra breathing tubes, electrical turret traverse, nice seats, 6 vision boxes. Mate, I found your problem. You spent all that money on a bunch of nothing. First of all, look at all this room. I could squeeze 2 more grunts in here. You got all this space, and you're not doing anything with it. So, man, get some more ammo in here. Or, better yet, get some more Dakka for the love of Mork. Seriously, how many ways can you look? Front, back, left, and right. That's 4. What you need 6 peeping holes for? Put a couple of big shooters in them extra holes, mate. We already know yours wagons barely got any Dakka. And all these labels, really. You telling me you homies can't remember where you put your Zogan gear? Do you got to label everything? Is you so squid-brained you've got to put a label on a box so you can remember where your stuff is? Do you got no object permanence? See, that's your problem. You homies are letting your pansy nature take control of your design choices. Do you kids want to ride around in some kind of mamby-pamby comfort wagon, or do you kids want some Dakka? Do you kids want a crump? You want so much comfort that you don't even want a thing they uses in a tank. Then why is you in a Zogan tank? Wasted room for your dainty little legs. Only 1 cannon, 1 weedy little shooter, and these Zogan wheels. Again, I don't understand. If you's in a tank and want to be in a tank, then why you's got to feel like you's not in a Zogan tank? Look, this is how we's gonna fix it, alright? First of all, get rid of them stupid Umi wheels and make them 1 set with tracks. That way, these is easy to clean, easy to fix, also gives you a proper jumping bump when you get to the water, right? No more of this floating around on the battlefield like you's some kind of scrawny. You's just fighting in a tank, not a cloud, so you should feels like it. Next, we're gonna fill up all this wasted space with more Dakka, more shells, and more bullets. All this wasted space. You could fit at least a couple of stack squeak boxes in here. I mean, you can't crump proper if you've got an empty gun. Now let's see here. At least 3 big shooters here. I mean, Gorks Tuss, you need some kind of Dakka besides this. One that gap with a tiny shooter and put a real big shooter in there. And that cannon is okay, I guess. But let's get a real kill cannon in there. We've got the room after all. But maybe we could put a rocket launcher on the side there and give it a little bit more distinctive flash. And cool, speaking of flash, we got to do something about this boxy look. Alright, let's see here. Add some spiky bits around the sides there. Add some worky bits for the extra Dakka. Throw in some dags and checks to make it proper. And at the front, a nice big 2 feet plower. And some proper glyphs for style. Ah, now that's more like it. That's a battle wagon you homies can be proud of. It boggles me mind so much. You've got this crotty looking tank with no creativity. Just a box, just 1 cannon worth of squig's arse, and you spend all your teeth on pansy things like space and floating around. Again, if you's in a tank, why is you not want to feel like you's in a tank? Makes no Zogan sense. Doomy tanks I sees all over the place got twice as much Dakka as this little tiger got. But don't you worry, homies, we fixed it all proper for you. Right, ORKY. And the strange thing is, I know you homies got spare wagons than this. All over the news sphere internet thingy, I've seen lots of pictures of right and proper tanks with at least a respectable amount of Dakka. But then I hear you skits took all these great designs and packed them up and never used them again. Why? You gets allergic to Dakka or something? Well, if nothing else, it gives me some song and hope to find something ORKY about you kids, cause I know there's at least a few of you out there. Like this kid. I hear this kid's right proper ORKY, even got his own grot too, and a customized stomper, but I guess we'll look into that for another time. Now, if you kids like this idea, let me know in them comments. I mean, it's kind of fun to find ORKY things in your backwards waste of time culture, but until next time you kids, shove up and zog off!